الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Alhamdulillah, we're present with lesson 3 and today we're going to talk more about fi'l. In the last video we talked about kalima and then how it divides into three parts, ism, fi'l and harf. And today inshallah we'll look into fi'l. To give a quick recap, fi'l, the English equivalent would be verb. So fi'l then also divides into three parts. You have fi'l madi, fi'l mudari, and fi'l amr. Fi'l madi being the past tense verbs, fi'l mudari being the present or future tense verbs, and fi'l amr is command verbs. And something I'd like to mention about fi'l mudari is that it contains the meaning of both present tense and future tense, and you can determine that from the sentence structure. Fi'l madi, the definition they have is this is the fi'l, verb in which the happening or doing of an action is understood to have occurred in the past. For example, jalasa, he sat, or daraba, he hit. Again, past tense verbs. Something that happened in the past is fi'l madi. Fi'l mudari, this is that fi'l in which the happening or doing of an action is understood to have occurred in the present or the future. So example, yajlisu, he sits or he will sit. And you determine if it's present or future through the sentence. يضرب, he hits or he will hit. فعل amr, this is that fi'l, verb in which someone is demanded to do some action in the future. For example, idrib, you must hit. uktub, you must write. Or i'lim, you must know. Again, command verbs. Fi'l amr is commanding you to do something. Another thing from this you could also talk about fi'l nahi. That's the opposite. So idrib would be la, when you add la to it, would be like don't do this. Fi'l amr is to command somebody to do something, and fi'l nahi is don't do that. They have a exercise, very short exercise. How many and which types of fi'l are there according to time? Explain the definition of each one with an example. So they list three fi'ls: fi'l madi, fi'l mudari, and fi'l amr. Fi'l madi are past tense verbs. For the example, that would be daraba, he hit, past tense. Fi'l mudari is present tense or future tense. The example would be yadribu, he hits or he will hit. And lastly, fi'l amr would be idrib, you hit. Question number 2, separate the fi'l madi, fi'l mudari, and fi'l amr from the following af'al. I'd recommend everybody to pause the video and work on the exercise by yourself. Right. I assume you guys have done the exercise. So the first one has saraqa, he stole, past tense fi'l madi. Rabata, he linked or connected, past tense fi'l madi. Qaruba, he became close, past tense. Absut, you must spread, fi'l amr. Yadhaku, he laughs or he will laugh. Present, it's present or future, so fi'l mudari. Yamna'u, he forbids or he will forbid. That's fi'l mudari. Yarji'u, he returns or he will return. That's fi'l mudari. Yanzilu, he comes down or he will come down. That's fi'l mudari, has present or future meaning to it. Idhab, you must go. That's command, so fi'l amr. Utlub, you must demand. It's fi'l amr. Ya'khudhu, he takes or he will take. It's fi'l mudari. Yalbasu, he wears or he will wear. That is fi'l mudari. That concludes lesson 3. I would ask everybody to memorize these words, memorize their meanings, and inshallah in the next video we'll go over lesson 4.